In this video, we'll be hunting a box of pennies, as well as see if we make any progress to the Hunt and Fill album. Of course, we'll be looking for any wheat scents from 1958 or older, and we'll also be looking for any foreigns, proofs, heirs or varieties, or any other cool things we can find. And right now, I do just have this one box, but I might add one or two more box scents to this video, depending on what finds I get. And we do have one ender in this box, if you haven't seen it already. We do have a Canadian ender in 1973 in roll 5. So hopefully that's a good sign for the box. Anyways, let's start the hunt, and I'll bring you in when we have our first find. Just opened the first roll, and this is a great start to the box because I just opened the roll and I already see 2 wheat scents in roll 1. So this is definitely a good sign for the box. Pull out the first one right here, and this one's going to be 1941 Philly. And the other one is right here. 2 wheat scents in roll 1 is great. This one's pretty nice, probably in the 50s. And it is a last year, 1958 Denver. Next roll, and we don't have another wheat scent, but we do the first Canadian of the box besides that ender, and it is right here. And it's going to be a 1980. Same roll as that Canadian, and we do already have wheat scent number 3 of the box in 2 rolls, which is awesome. And this one is just another 1958 Denver. Roll 5 was that Canadian ender, and I don't see anything else in the roll, but here it is, and it was that 1973. Next roll, and we have yet another Canadian scent. This one is one away from being an ender right here. Pretty beat up, but it is a 1982. Roll 10, and we have wheat scent number 4 of the box, which is pretty good, but unfortunately it's just another 1958 from Denver. Just opened roll 12, and I see the edge of wheat scent number 5 right here. Hopefully it's not another 1958 Denver. Let's see what it is. And it's not a 58 Denver, but it's just a 1953 out of Denver this time. Roll 14, just uncovered, wheat scent number 6, and it's their second one from the 40s, and just like the other one, it's a 1941 from Philly. Just opened roll 21, and I see the edge of another Canadian scent. This one is near the front of the roll, right here, and it is a 1986. Just opened roll 23, and I see the edge of another wheat scent, right here near the front of the roll, and this one's going to be 1952 out of Denver. That is wheat scent number 7. Roll 26, and we're going to have yet another Canadian scent. This one is right here, and it's going to be a 1990. Next roll, and we have another Canadian scent. I didn't see it at first because it's so corroded, but it is 1994. Roll 29, just uncovered, another wheat scent. This one's from the 40s. And it is 1947, minted in Denver. Just opened roll 37, and the wheat scents were starting to slow down from the hot start, but I did just open this roll, and I see the edges of 3 wheat scents, which is pretty crazy. These will be wheat scents numbers 9, 10, and 11 for the box. Here's the first one, and it is a 1944 Denver. Then the next one is right here, and it is 1948 Philly, and the last one is right here, and it is another 1944 Denver. 340s wheat scents in the same roll. Just opened roll 39, and I see the edge of wheat scent number 12 of the box near the back of the roll right here, and this one's going to be a 1955 Denver. Roll 41, just uncovered wheat scent number 13 for the box, and it is our oldest so far, in 1940, minted in Philly. Just opened roll 45, and I see the edge of another Canadian scent, and this is going to be number 7 for the box, right here in the back of the roll, and it does not have a date on the back, so it's going to be a 2002 commemorative. Just open the next roll, and we're going to have yet another Canadian scent. This one looks like it's going to be older than the last one. And it is a 1964, oldest one of the box, and it is the first young head of the hunt. That's a great find. Roll 49, just uncovered another wheat scent, and this is going to be number 14 of the hunt, and it is a 1945 Denver. Same roll, and I just uncovered another wheat cent from 1945, but this one's out of Philly. Penny box has been hunted, so let's go over the finds. We ended up with 9 1959s, 8 S-mints, and 17 2009s. Foreigns all were Canadian, and we ended up with 8, ranging from 1964, which is a young head, all the way through 2002. And then for wheat cents, we ended up with 15 for the box, which is pretty good. I usually like to get 8 to 10 a box on average, so 15 is definitely above average. Unfortunately, they are all just common 40s and 50s, and I don't think we have any additions, but still, 15 wheat cents in a box, can't really complain about that. And then lastly, for copper, this box was definitely good for copper. We filled almost half the copper jar, which is definitely great for a box, a little more than I usually get. So let's see if we have any additions, which I doubt, or any upgrades to the album, and I'll bring you back with an album update. Just finished updating the album, and it unfortunately didn't change too much. We did not have any additions in this hunt. The last hunt had a lot of additions, so it's going to be a lot harder to get additions from now on. But we did have a couple upgrades in the memorial cents. For example, we did upgrade this 1974 Denver. This example is super nice with really good luster. One of the best ones on this page for sure, if not the best. So at least we did get a couple of upgrades in this hunt. And again, we did get 15 wheat cents in one box, which is definitely great. Overall, this was a good one box penny hunt.